Well, although I was physically active today, I did not stick to plans that I had in store for me, exercise wise. I had to go do some stuff, and um, that was like job related. And I woke up exactly on the time that I was meant to leave for said thing. And beforehand, I wanted to get a jog on. I wanted to have a session there, and then after this shift related thing, I would then do another workout, but instead of it being jogging, it would be something else. I plan to go around, maybe go to a. The plan was to go to a calisthenics park to go and exercise, but I did not do that. I just jogged a little bit, like for a few seconds here and there, and that was it. Not even like not in the way I wanted to at all. That was not how I wanted to go about things. But I did know that I had the jog that I wanted to do. So to try and fit in, because of when I woke up, that was what I went out my way to go and do. Instead, as a substitute or replacement for what I would have really wanted to do, but it's not enough to do that. And that would be why I not necessarily would be making the progress that I could be making with this stuff. I've just seen my foot in the background. Hello. But yeah, I really do believe that going out my way to further develop my structure would help, and I've got some ideas to do that. I have been doing that already, but because of when I woke up, that was why my alarm didn't go off, and I was relying on it. So I didn't wake up on the time I planned to wake up. I had a lot of thoughts going through my mind as well. That did not help. The day prior, before sleeping, I did set up as usual. I did my way in as when I wanted to, and as I wanted to, and set up my plans for the day when I wanted to do it. But yeah, because of the alarm or not going off, and maybe because of when I actually fell asleep, I did not wake up at the time I wanted to wake up. So I instead woke up way later, very unfortunately. This is something I really don't like to do. I haven't, because of that, I didn't give myself much of a break. Today it was pretty much go, go, go the entire day. And things didn't have to be that way. But I do understand, or at least I think I understand why or how I made things that way when they don't have to be. And it could be messing with my blood pressure as well. I took 3 readings, and it seemed like through the second and third one, they were normal for both systolic and diastolic. But for the first reading, the systolic value was 143, and that's stage 1 high blood pressure, stage 1 hypertension. The other two were around about 120, which is definitely within normal ranges for blood pressure. But I don't even want to chance having such a level of systolic uh, systolic readings for blood pressure. Systolic pressure, I think that's what it's called, but it's definitely systolic reading of the blood pressure. Yeah, I've forgotten what systolic and diastolic are in particular, but it's to do with, it definitely is to do with the blood pressure. Maybe it's to do with how like the heart pumps how the heart pumps blood throughout the body. Maybe like systolic is when the heart is beating and when the heart muscle contracts, and then diastolic might be when it relaxes, something like that. It's something I have to do my research on. I'm looking at my manual right now. That would help. But yeah, I see my foot peeking there again. Right. Anyway, I do want to stick to doing um, what I plan to do, and without having wake up time or the alarm in place just in case I don't wake up at the time naturally, then I'm going to find it unnecessarily difficult to do what I'd want to do on a daily basis. And here I am on the bedroom floor, thinking I basically had no break because I've made things that way. Yeah. And it has also meant that I haven't made the videos that I wanted to make. So without sleeping when I want to, just everything I do is just not to a standard I want to do it at. It's just not pleasant at all. Without sleep, it's just like nothing I'd want to do. I wouldn't do anything I'd want to do to the standard I want to do it. That it affect negatively. It seems like everything I do will be negatively impacted if I don't have my sleep in place for when I go to sleep and also when I wake up. So I'm definitely going to go out my way to go and set the alarm and then take it from there, have the videos that I want to have out today and then tomorrow, and then that'll be it. That'll be me done. I need to clean the floor. It's actually quite messy. I had some socks that were bringing in lead all over the place. There are some feet warmers, but yeah, I've got to get rid of them. There's mess, basically, well, especially here. But yeah, I've just got to allow myself to get back to what works with sleep, which is an alarm just in case. But as for my setup beforehand, that's pretty solid. Yeah, but I just definitely won't be going out my way to go and take on shifts that are in the evenings. If I can, I definitely won't be wanting to do that because I might be here filming videos saying, well, I didn't do everything I wanted to do throughout the day. Yeah, no, I don't want that. Things don't have to be that way. So I'll go out my way to do what it takes so that they aren't. Yeah, definitely. But anyway, I think I'll leave it there. I'll go out my way to have videos coming of me actually exercising tomorrow. Go right or do what I want to do more tomorrow than today. But that's if I even wake up tomorrow, because that's not guaranteed. I might not wake up. Not that I wish death upon myself, but me existing another day is not guaranteed. I was even thinking I was going to die yesterday for some reason. I don't know why, but I'm still here. I'm still here kicking it. I haven't kicked the bucket quite yet, but yeah, I don't know why. It's just thoughts are just coming. Like, yeah, it's coming. I wouldn't die, but I haven't. So here I am still. Anyway, I think I'm gonna turn this thing off because I don't really have much else to say. But I'll say this though. I'll end it on a final note. Things don't have to be like this. That's for sure. And I've come out my way. I've gone out my way to further think about how I would further improve my ability to get things done, and I've got a means to be able to do that. And I've called it productivity health. My ability to do, and by that I mean working on my ability to do what I want to do when I want to do it, because it seemed like I find it difficult to do that sometimes if I don't focus on it. And it seems like within this way of life, or whatever way of life people might choose, that's needed in some way. People would need to refine their ability to do what they would want to do on a daily basis, somehow, some way, even if they don't think of it as productivity health per se. It's necessary to be able to do what you'd want to do to then lead your way of life in the direction you'd want to lead it. Yeah, this place definitely needs a hoover. Like there's lint all over. I need to clean the place. But yeah, I think that will be a really helpful solution to then be able to move things forward, so I don't have to worry about being on the floor like this, like with stomach on the floor, even my sternum. I made my sternum hurt. But anyway, yeah, things don't have to be like this, but I'll leave it at that because I don't have much else to say. Usually at this point, I feel like I'd have a headache, but this time around I don't. I might be alright, maybe because I haven't got to that point. I haven't spoken long enough yet to have a headache. But yeah, I'll leave it here. I'm done. Cheers to doing what I'd want to do completely tomorrow. Starting off with going out my way to take care of my sleep. I want to be asleep before now. I'd want to be sleeping right now. I would want to be awake right now. Alive, but unconscious. I want to be snoring off. That's what I mean, but yeah, because of when I worked today, that just wasn't going to happen. But I could go out my way to make that happen tomorrow. So cheers to making that. Cheers to making that happen, and also cheers to making it happen from now on as much as I can, depending on when shifts are. But for future reference, I'm never going to take a job that have a negative impact on my sleep ever, because the shift time is I never want to do evenings or sometimes even nights again, ever again, never, because it's messing with my sleep. That is overall brain and bodily function and my ability to do what I'd want to do in every way negatively impacted. Forget that. I've learned my mistakes now. At least I've learned now in, as some people would call, their younger years. But I wouldn't even call them that at this point, because I don't even know if I'll live long enough to be able to call these my younger years. I don't know, because existing another day or even another millisecond is not guaranteed. But enough about the idea of death. I'm just going to end the video here. I don't have much else to say. So cheers to getting what I want to do done. I haven't planned it out yet. I plan to make plans for tomorrow when I was actually planning for the classes and that. Yeah. It's productivity health, that's what I call it. That is my ticket out of thinking that I'm just not giving myself enough of a break, and then would be using coping mechanisms and vices like excessive YouTube consumption to then try and work around that, recover from it. But I'm not helping myself out there. I'm not helping myself out there. Really, it's just giving myself advice, I think. But anyway, yeah, I'm done. I'll leave it there. I have no more else to say, so I'm out. Cheers to doing what I want to do in full tomorrow, whatever I plan out now. Yeah, all right, peace.